Hello Leo, it's Lisa, and here is your December 18th to 24th, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. I am holding a contest for this month. If you would like to win a reading with me, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and leave a comment and I'll enter you in the draw. And if you've already subscribed, still leave a comment and I'll enter you in as well. And I'll be picking the winner at the end of December. Okay, Leo, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for Leo is the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is all about not looking to the past, not wanting, you can look to the past, just don't get stuck there, right? It's about staying in the now, being present in the now, focusing on what you need to do every day to move forward and what can you do today in order to move towards the successes you want. It's not looking too far forward. It's being open to things that are coming, but not focusing on the future, because the future is the future unless will always be the future unless you do what you need to do now to get there. And then the past, you can't go back there and you can't change it. So it's all about doing that this week. Then the challenge that you have, Leo, this week is a creative new beginning. So I think for some of you, it can be just, and we'll get some clarity on this, but it feels, really kind of one of those things where some things may be happening and it's a challenge, like in this new beginning for you, this fulfilling new beginning. And for others, it may be that it's not happening. So it's kind of like, I'm doing this work, I want to start this new thing and it's just not coming together, or I need to wait a certain time because of certain things. You can still, it's learning to do things while things are kind of connecting, right? So it's kind of like, well, within this, I may not be able to release this new beginning, but I can still continue to do stuff in the now to focus on moving it forward and make it happen. So it is really, even if that is working on yourself and your well-being, so you're prepared and physically ready to do whatever this thing is that's coming, that you're making happen. So it just feels like a challenge this week, which is understandable because of this, holiday season. Where you need to focus on is moving forward and just moving forward with balance. It's not about rushing forward or forcing things to happen. It's just take every step every day. What can you do in this moment to move forward? And with that, you create a flow within the universe, which then brings you abundance. So you do the work and the universe helps you. You do the work and then the universe brings you more. And it just continues this flow, this infinity sign, right? And that moves you towards abundance. And then what you don't see coming, Leo, will reveal in a moment. Okay, so let's get some clarity. The Two of Wands is, like I said, just about being in the moment, being in the now, and being present in the now. So you're actually there. You're not thinking about 50 other things that you need to be doing. It's just being in the now. So yeah, so the Hermit is about not overthinking and overanalyzing. It's about thinking and doing. So if you're stuck in the now, where you're just kind of, not moving forward, you're not, when you're in the now, I guess the point is of being in the now is really that you are doing what you can do right in that moment. And you're not just, spinning or anchored to the past. You're actually doing something every day, every moment to move towards your successes. Whether that is thought, it can be thought, it's just not overthinking or over analyzing. You can think and then apply it, right? It's the same thing as, just not wasting energy and not moving forward, right? So it really is kind of focusing on thinking and doing and moving forward and just not overthinking and overanalyzing. The High Priest is someone in your life or finding someone. It depends, for each of you, because this is general, it's kind of hard to pinpoint, but it is really about someone who wants to help you move towards your successes, who can give you insight, but they have no agenda other than to see you succeed. So it can be a therapist, like a professional, a headhunter. You may have to pay them. Sure, that might be their agenda, that they get paid for doing what they do. But really, ultimately, their focus is on you achieving your successes. It can be friends or family that really have no, outside agenda other than saying, hey, you know what? I want you to be the best version of yourself. I want you to succeed. And you need to start listening to them and allow them to help and guide you, whether that's with words or opportunities, but they want to help and guide you move forward. It can be a spiritual leader. It can be a life coach, someone who gives you information that then empowers you to move towards your goals. And it does feel, for some of you, you have that person in your life, and other people need to go and find that. And find someone who can help you and guide you to and mentor you to move towards your goals. It is kind of like setting things up for the successes of 2024. And then the challenge you have is this fulfilling new beginning. So like I said, for some of you, I feel it is very much like you either don't know what the new beginning is, but you want one, or you do know what it is and you just are having a challenge starting it. Could be just because it's the time of the year and people are busy and it's hard to get anybody to kind of focus and get things done or listen and achieve certain things at this time. And then others, it feels very much like you've started it and it's just kind of a challenge to get it going. But it has a good, really good feeling. It just feels almost like a timing thing, or just with the time of year that, a lot of people are off or are busy hustling and bustling, and they just don't have the time to kind of focus. And even yourself, right? It's just kind of like I'm being pulled in all these different directions. And I do feel like there's an element of you looking back and going, should I do this new beginning? The past, being stuck in the past and things that have happened to you in the past. So it's kind of like you have to understand you've changed, you've grown, you've evolved, you've learned a ton. So you're not the same person you were, right? So you have to kind of remember that. The 5 of Cups is the spilled milk card, which is just what I was saying. It is about focusing on the things that either are not working out in your perception, because a lot of times when something doesn't work out, it really is an opportunity for the right thing to work out. It's the universe helping us by shutting a door and pointing us in a new direction for the right thing. It just feels very much like negative mindset, right? Where it's looking into the past, looking at things that didn't work out before. Like, I've tried this a million times. It's never worked. Why am I doing it again? Or why bother? And it's like, no, you know what? There's tons of good things waiting for you. You need to stop being in this place and you need to keep moving forward, because everything's going to come together, right? You just need to kind of keep going. My favorite card, the Death card. So it is that you're going through a transformation. That's sort of what the whole thing feels like. It feels like you've been transforming your life, going through like a growth process, going from being this caterpillar and you're in the cocoon, changing and learning and doing what you need to do. And then you emerge as this beautiful butterfly. And I think some of you are all at different levels of that, or stages of that growth. But it does feel like, being stuck kind of in this cocoon, and you're like, oh, am I ever going to get out of this cocoon? Or do I want to get out of this cocoon, right? Because it's almost like you think you're going to go back to being the caterpillar, and you're not, right? The Death card is all about the old you is dead, and the new version of yourself is emerging. And it is wonderful. There is no going back to that other way. You're on to bigger and better things. And then where you need to focus on is just taking those baby steps. Just keep moving forward with balance, not rushing forward, and just creating a flow with the universe. You do your part and the universe will do its part, and you will have a lot of success when you do that. You're moving towards one of the best cards in the deck, which is the Sun, which is happiness, joy, and fulfillment. So it's not just about attaining material gains, which is wonderful. It is also about being fulfilled, because there, we hear tons of people who get material gains and they're still unhappy. This is about getting that, but also being fulfilled and full of joy and happiness. So just keep going and focusing on like the choice of being happy as well. As they say, happiness isn't a destination, it's a choice. So through this process, you just focus on joy and happiness. And then they're saying someone brings you information, someone you've been talking to already, have a dialogue, which helps you kind of go to that next level, which helps you kind of get things going. So it just really feels like just be present, be in the now, keep going. Everything's going to come together. It's kind of getting out of your head. That's sort of what it feels like. And then the card of what you don't see coming, Leo, is you coming center stage and shining and stepping forward to be the best version of yourself, right? No longer dimming your light, no longer hiding behind anyone else or hiding behind your past is kind of what it feels like. Almost like being this wounded person is kind of like brushing that off and going, you know what? I'm not going to be ashamed of things that have happened. I'm not going to be stuck in the things that have happened from the past. I'm coming forward to be this new shining person, the best version of myself, and kind of come out and be me. As you move forward, it's just not, worrying and stressing about being secure in the material world. This traditionally, the Queen of Pentacles is money, right? But it's not, it doesn't have to be, it's whatever makes you secure. And with you, coming out and being this big version of yourself, or standing straight and going, here I am, and being 100% authentically yourself, you may still be insecure with all of that, kind of going, oh my God, if I do this, what's going to happen? Because the Queen of Pentacles is all about holding on to something or thinking you need more of something in order to move forward. And this is like, you don't need that. You actually will block the successes that you want to come in by feeling that way. So it's a bit of, although it may feel tangible in the material world, like money or, holding on to a job or something like that, you or a person, you have to move forward towards a better version of yourself and understand that by taking those steps, you remove this block that's holding you back, and things start to flow into your life. Because you're really kind of blocking what it is that you want. Wow. And then you get the best card in the deck, which is all your hopes and dreams kind of coming true, attaining everything in the physical world that you want, right? Good health, career, relationships, everything coming together. It's just, so you had the joy card and now this card, which are the two top cards in the deck, and it's everything coming together, but you need to kind of shine and stop pulling back. It's kind of like coming forward and really kind of going for it and showing people that here I am, this is what I do, this is who I am, authentically myself. And that kind of pushes everything forward. So really interesting. Thank you so much for watching, Leo. I really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful holiday season. If you could like and share my videos, that would be great. It helps me grow my channel. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you soon.
We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing.